So warning teens and younger kids all across the country that they are
Dr.
in the
Vivek
midst of a
Murthy
real
is
mental
now
health
calling on
crisis.
companies
From a
to
marketing
deliver
standpoint,
trans
from a
access
psychological
to
standpoint,
information,
from an
to
emotional
data
standpoint,
from
we
technology
start to
companies
fall
that speaks to
into
the health
a
impact
trap
of social
that
media
has us
platforms on
believing
our
that
young
what's
people.
being presented to us is real, is made for us.
Just like filter bubbles is just being a place where it's just like, hey, these are my thoughts, these are my beliefs, this is how I behave, and I just have this bubble that behaves and acts just like it, and when I do, it's being praised, it's being seen, it's being validated. Your thoughts and behaviors are just being regurgitated out, bounced off the wall, and it feels like you're hearing yourself again, but just through a next mouth, some other eyes, a body, and boom, it's just you. You're just loving you. And that become a place where you just can become stagnant once again, being in these filter bubbles and echo chambers and shit. That ain't where you want to be, and that's where social media algorithms sometimes put us. If we don't use our minds and our hearts to think about these things, to feel these things, to challenge these things within us, before the algorithm or whatever you want or whatever you call it to take control. So for instance, if I'm into photography and I'm trying to learn about photography, I'll see a shit ton of photography reels, a shit ton of photography shorts. That's all I would consume my mind with. Filmmaking, how to edit photos, like coloring, blah, blah, and the next video content. And when I'm depressed,
I'm growing depressed.
There's a lot of, self-improvement stuff on how to be better and the quick fixes.
Fix it.
So the primary goal of these algorithms are twofold. One is to keep you on the app as long as possible. And two is to collect as much data as it could to show you ads or whatever you may be into that's curated specifically for you. So somebody out there can make a buck, but it's to help you gain some valuable stuff, so it's not always evil. I mean, there's numerous studies that presses concern and light on this problem, but it's not my job to find it. It's your job to figure it out for yourself.
Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man.
And you don't need research to find that out. All you gotta do is tap inside. See how you feel about it. Use your own mind to think about it. Use your own judgment to paint the picture that you want to paint. Research can paint whatever picture they feel like doing. Algorithm is going to paint whatever they feel like doing for us, but it's for us to dictate on how we feel about it, so we can make that mind decision for ourselves. So you just know what time it is. When I'm scrolling through my phone, left, right, and center, man, like watching those reels and shorts feels amazing, man. I'm having a good laugh. It's a nice distraction. I have a long day. Hey, I don't want to think about the things that's been stressing me towards the day, and that's great, man. But hours pass on by. And my life passed on by, and I'm wondering like, hey, like what did I do? Where did my time go? Like why do I feel like I have to constantly compare myself to X, Y, and Z? Like, why am I feeling like this? And then, hey, depression comes on, and you be like, hey, why did you come and sneak me in the face? Or where did you come from? Or even like us, man, we just fucking deny it. And that's the thing, man. Like, that's the thing. And it just can drive our mental health down in the sink. And if you don't acknowledge it, the world won't see it. And when the world don't see it, we blame them for saying like, hey,
they don't care about me. No one cares about me.
They don't care. Nobody cares about us. Nobody cares about me. It's not that, man. Do you care about you? Do you value you? Do you respect you? I struggle with it myself, man. That's why I'm talking like this. That's why I'm speaking like this. That's why I'm here, just to let you know, I'm like, hey, it's not always easy. But be easy on you. The problem with social media is like, the things that people show are just the best versions that they want us, you, and the world to see. There's no gripe against them. There's no gripe against the world. It's a gripe against us, man. Like, being on camera here, talking to you guys or speaking to the world, like, yo, there's a lot of insecurities that comes up for me. See, being able to present myself to the world and talk to the camera and just be who as I am, as a person, as a man, whatever you want to call me. It's tough just as it is. And putting yourself on social media in front of the world, express yourself on whatever being. And people just come down there just to bash you, to criticize you, to name call you, whatever it may be, just to put you in the same hole that they're in. And I can see why, like, when we on social media, people just show the best version of themselves. It don't take any energy to beat down somebody, to criticize somebody. It don't take nothing. But like, hey, to uplift somebody, man, it's a lot of work. Sometimes that takes so much from them. I don't know. Somebody just to be like, hey man, you doing good. You're alright. That thing I saw that you did was amazing. Sometimes it's tough, but when it comes down to somebody flaws, we just pick on it so fucking fast. And that's the problem. You get trapped and you don't get to see any other perspectives. You don't get to grow and expand yourself and be challenged from outside views and outside opinions and challenge the values that we hold constantly. And it becomes an issue. That becomes an issue because it becomes a place for just comfortability. A place where there's no growth. And when there's eventually no growth, man, you're still gonna feel the feelings that you've been exaggerating about. So when you're in that state of grief, shame, guilt, apathy, and desire, that's the level and state of consciousness that a lot of the population and humans alike just sits at. Me, I'm there sometimes. Not even sometimes. That's a familiar place for me. That's a familiar place for you. That's a familiar place for the feelings that social media triggers in me. A place that I don't want to go to sometimes. And like, that's our bottom. That's our motivating factor to try to want to get up because I don't want to feel like a slump no more. I don't want to feel like shit no more. And then I move up to anger. I'm angry, man. The world is so unfair. We move up to courage. And courage is like, hey man, I'm gonna go get it. This is what I want. These are my dreams. And hey, I'm off. I'm gonna go get it no matter who's looking. I'm looking straight. And that's the go-getters. And we find people and we attract people who's on that same courageous place as us. And we keep on marching with them. And with those people, they challenge us to grow, challenge our preconceived beliefs about ourselves. The challenging stuff that hold us back in the past or continues to hold us back. To go inside and grow. And use these same feelings and stuff that social media incites of us to grow and move on. I can know sometimes we're not in control a lot of times. Sometimes our subconscious mind is so strong, that's the thing that's leading us and our behaviors. And it's so easy just to get wrapped into social media also because dopamine, we just being constantly stimulated to feel good, man. When I'm sitting here watching reels and I'm feeling good, I'm escaping the feelings that I didn't want to feel now. All the content, funny stuff and stuff that just making me laugh and giggle, man. I'm so fucking happy. Shit, I want to keep on coming back for more. And the more time flies by, I'm like, hey man, damn, I'm still on this fucking app. And it's not my fault, it's not your fault. It's hey man, I want to escape these feelings, man. Everything we do in life is to escape something. Everything, work, your relationships, social media. When you look at it, so much things in life are just escape methods, and we just gotta choose our healthy escapes, so to speak, and take time with it, and have different relationships with it, so we can use those as a place to, grow and challenge ourselves and not be stuck. But there's some strategies not to be stuck in that same loop continuously over and over and over again, like a fucking cat stuck on a fucking hamster wheel, whatever you want to call it. Use social media mindfully. Every time you scroll or look at a certain content, check in to see how you feel about it. Take time, digest whatever you consumed, and take time to see how you feel on it, reflect on it. Use your own thoughts, see how you feel about it, think about it critically before you just soak these beliefs, soak in this information, and just take it as your own. A lot of times it's just a bunch of bullshit. You're just thinking social media thoughts and outside thoughts, and sometimes even my thoughts or whatever thoughts I may have is not my thoughts. It's just outside thoughts. Ain't no thoughts that I have is unique. Ain't anything I'm saying on my mouth is unique. But it's time to sit back and reflect on how I feel inside when I'm looking at social media and these curated content that I like, and sit down and be like, how I would feel about it. Like, what do I think about it? What are my thoughts on this before I keep on scrolling and I don't have any time to digest, to figure out, to critically think, to apply my own experiences and knowledge, to say, no, this ain't true. Be like, hey, I can look at a different perspective like that, to grow. And you hold those curated content and you challenge those ones that make you feel good, that challenges you, that inspires you. And you create your social media based on those things, and you just press, hey, I like this, you like it. And things that you don't like, that makes you feel depressed, that makes you feel a lot of FOMO.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
You can use those as a tool too, to go inside. Like, be like, hey, ask yourself questions like, why do I feel like this? What about this person that's triggering these feelings in me? Like, where back in my past has this happened? Or like where I feel that I lack in this? How can I, use this as energy and inspiration for me to be better? What can I do right now to like put myself or see myself as that ideal version? Not as a comparison to the next person or next thing, but this ideal version of myself right now, and continue to walk in that shoe. What does that look like? And use that energy and use that content to challenge yourself as a tool for growth, not just a tool for escapism. Like, I know I use it for, and not use it for. A lot of us just use it for, man, because we don't want to tap in. It's not easy to tap in. But that's what I'm here talking to you about is, hey, let's tap in together, bro. Like, let's tap time limits. Be like, hey, I'm going to spend X amount of time on the social media, and you can go into your app and be like, hey, set time limit for boop, 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 boop on the next, and then the screen will pop up, be like, hey, you're done. There's like third-party apps also that you can use that every time you click on that app, it just asks you to breathe. Like, hey, do I really need to go on this app? It gives you a few seconds to think about it, reflect on it, be like, hey, and eventually just want to put the phone down because you don't really need to. It's just out of habit. Just stick in your hand, in a pocket, and slam in your face, huh? You like that habit. It feels good, eh? It reminds you of something. Unfollow account that just makes you feel negative emotions overall, that continues to stress you. Like, a lot of times it's the news, man. It just throws shit out there just to scare us, just to make us feel like we're in panic all the time. Like, yo, unsubscribe. Like, it don't make you feel good, let it go, G. It doesn't feel good. And curate your content to things you can learn from, things that inspire you, things that helps you grow, things that just challenge your belief in your perspective, things that don't, as in to say that echoes your beliefs all the time. Because sometimes, man, I want you guys to tell me my shit. Just take it easy now. I don't want to be hurt. But yeah, take it easy, man. Just take it easy on me. It comes all down to it, man. Just like, hey, just put the phone down, or put the apps down, or put the thing down, and just take a break. You always heard about like, hey, I'm taking a break off social media. People gotta announce it and stuff like that. But if you have to announce it, man, out of respect for the people, do that and just take a break and just find that clarity, that detox, and just see who you are, how you are without the validation, how you are without the negative experiences, how you are without the positive ones. And just be, and just exist, and just feel your essence. That's it. By listening to yourself and tapping in, you just can regain some type of control in your life. And don't let the algorithm play you, but use the algorithm to do what you need to do, to learn, to grow, to laugh, to inspire, to just be the best version of yourself. Connect with people who's going to help you get to where you want to be, who's going to help you to be seen, who's going to help you to be heard. And that's it, man. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate anybody who got to the end of the video. And if you did get to the end, I just want to press, if you did get to the end, I just want you to comment W in the comment section to let me know that you was here. See you again in the next videos. I appreciate you. And man, keep your head up and keep it high. Sign out.